Alright, good day everyone. This is a continuation of the video on the same topic, computer virus, that I was explaining the other time. In the previous lesson or in the previous video, I've mentioned the definition of computer virus, but I have not really concluded. So I stopped at where I mentioned that computer virus is like a bed bug. What does that mean? In that definition which has been given to you, we said it's a kind of malicious software written intentionally to enter a computer without users' knowledge or permission, with the ability to replicate itself. That is where I stopped when I mean by it's like a bed bug. We all know what is meant by bed bug. It is a very common insect found in most homes around. You understand? You know that a bed bug is something that multiplies at a very fast rate, especially in public places. Let's assume in a canteen where people come to eat. Those are examples of places where you can easily see bed bug. Why? Because people sit there for a while, and people come from different locations, different places. That's where they come to gather at the canteen to have their lunch, their breakfast, whatever. So there's tendency that this particular person does not have bed bug, but one of those customers or one of those people who come to that particular venue will be the one that will just bring it from his or her place. Just one bed bug may just stink to the desk over there, and before you know it, after a while the bed bug begins to multiply. So that is the similitude of how this computer virus, how it's multiplying. Ability to replicate itself, thereby it continues to spread. Another scenario will be, let's assume somebody is sick, and what is the nature of the sickness? It is malaria. It is possible that this person that is having malaria, the malaria parasite has been in his or her body for close to 6 months or even more than. There are some people that can hold malaria in their body for up to 1 year without the symptoms showing at all. Now, it is possible that mosquito bites someone today, and the person will not develop the symptoms of malaria. Mosquito bite the person tomorrow again, you will never see any symptoms of malaria, even for the next 1, 2, 3 months. Now, why the mosquito bite that person? The mosquito parasite that is being deposited in the blood is multiplying. It's multiplying. So as the mosquito bites a person today, the mosquito parasite is deposited in the blood, another one tomorrow, another one next day. Before you know it, they multiply. It is when they have now multiplied into numerous or into millions, that's when they now have power. That's when you begin to see their effect. And that's this person is sick. The person that can finish a plate of amala yesterday cannot finish it today because of what? He's now having malaria. So that malaria begins to manifest, begins to show itself in the person's, in the host body, only when it has multiplied to a particular extent. It is not just immediately the mosquito bite that you begin to see the effect or the symptoms of that malaria. So that is what this definition is trying to talk about. A brief history of how virus starts. Well, as far back as 1980, that is when computer has been in existence, I mean microcomputer. But the first idea of virus came in 1986 when these two brothers who reside in Pakistan, Farouk and Basid, that's their name, they were the one who first created this program called Brain. And that Brain was the first known virus in the world. Later on, there have been a lot of viruses created. Well, the ultimate reason for creating virus, like one of those assignments which I have asked, why do people create virus? One of the reasons why they create virus is to make money. Money is the root of all evils, like the Bible say, and according to some people, they say the love of money, not really money, but the love of money is the root of all evils. For instance, I know that I studied computer science. As a computer scientist, which I know how to write program, I know how to write code, I know how to write positive code that can be used to solve problem. I know how to write negative code that can destroy things in the system. Those positive one, we use it to solve our problem. Those negative one are what we call virus. It is possible for me to say, okay, this is my friend. This my friend has money. I mean, I don't have money, and I need money to solve a problem. What can I do? And I know that this my friend trusts me to the extent that if any of his computer or his or a laptop or whatever is having issue, he or she will surely come to me. It is possible that I can pretend and install this malware that we call virus. I can install it in that my friend's system, such that once the system is infected, after a while I can do what? I can help him to also remove it, since I'm the one that inflicted it in the first instance, and I know that he will surely come to me. I can just help him to remove it by collecting some token, collecting some money from him. That is one of the reasons why people create virus. Money. That is the ultimate reason why people create virus. There are many other reasons why people may create virus nowadays, but money is the main and the major reason for creating virus. Now, if we move down to effects of virus, one of the effects of virus is that when your system is infected with virus, it causes corruption and damage of data. The files that you saved yesterday, just imagine that you have to type a document of 100 pages, and after the system is infected with virus, something that it took you hours to type, the next day you try to access it, it's not opening again. It can be as a result of virus. Virus can cause corruption and damage of your data. Another one says that it causes system crash. Just imagine if they ask you to run from here now to my 2 when you don't have malaria, you don't have any sickness, it is possible. For somebody that is seriously old or somebody that is having serious malaria, you will not be able to do that running. That is what? Crash. Let me say the person has crashed. Just see him or her lying down in one position all the time as a result of what? Malaria. So system can crash if it is infected with malaria. Another one says interaction of business. Say for instance, this is my laptop. Somebody come here and I say, type this letter for me. I type, I collect my money. I want to print a letter from the internet. I do that and collect my money. I want to check my email. I check the mail and collect my money. All of a sudden, my system is not working. The system is not working. This person come. I want to do this. My system is not working. I want to do that. System is not working. I want to do this. System is not working. Why? Because of virus. Because my system is infected with virus. That's why my system is not working. That is what is meant by interruption of business. Another one says that it leads to damage of disk. The flash that you use in your system or the hard disk inside the system, all can be damaged if infected with virus, if care is not taken. The virus can spread to that extent that your hard disk can be damaged. Now, the next subheading is talking about types of virus. There are many types of virus. I'll just mention one or two. You can get others from the notes that has earlier been given. There's what we call memory resident virus. What does that mean? It's a type of virus, a kind of virus that is usually in the RAM, the memory of the computer system. That's where it normally resides, such that once you put on your system, it loads or it boots along with the system. That is the reason why it hides itself inside the memory. So there are examples of that. Example is this MIF and Randex. They are examples of memory resident virus. There's what we call overwrite virus. Overwrite virus. What does it do? if your system is infected with overwrite virus, its job is, okay, you type I love you, it might change it to I hate you. It changes the content of your files. That is the job of this overwrite virus. There are many other ones like that too. Direct action virus. These are some examples of virus. I would like to pick a pause from this moment, then I'll continue in the next video. Thank you.